Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this afternoon for a movie review, and this is for a movie that did come out on Netflix today, of course, but did come out in theaters 2 weeks ago. And this is for The Pale Blue Eye that I just got done watching for this Christian Bale movie that is on Netflix now. Um, Unfortunately, on Netflix. And I have my critiques about the platform as well. But still, I'm gonna discuss what I watched for this Christian Bale movie, The Pale Blue Eye, and let you know my thoughts on this 2022 movie that came out in December 23rd, I believe, is when it came out. So let's dive right into this movie review for The Pale Blue Eye. Now, basically, it's a murder mystery kind of thing, like who's the one behind these murders of these three cadets that did die. And yeah, it's pretty messed up, but pretty much Edgar Allan Poe plays in this movie. The character, of course, not the person himself, just Harry Mellings plays as Edgar Allan Poe in this movie is what I'm trying to say, not saying that Edgar Allan Poe did play in this. The character Edgar Allan Poe is in this film, of course. So basically, pretty much with what I watched with this movie, I felt a little tad bit bored with this movie. I didn't hate this movie in any way. I just think it's okay. It's not one of the best films. I think Christian Bale's performance in it is great, along with Harry Mellings as Edgar Allan Poe in this movie. And then he decided, after he was a cadet, while these murders were going around in this movie, he then decided to become the best selling novelist author in his own books later on in his life. So basically, with what I watched with this movie, I think the first half was slightly boring, but it starts picking up a little bit as the second half and towards the end of the movie gets interesting. The ending does have a twist, so that's what really interests you in the ending. So I think it's an okay movie. I just wouldn't say I'd come back to this movie too much, in my personal opinion. It has an interesting story, but it does feel draggish with the pacing of the movie and not getting to any interesting scenes until like halfway through the movie or close to the end of the movie is where it gets really enticing of a watch. So basically, with what I watched for this Christian Bale movie, overall, in my opinion, I think The Pale Blue Eye had an interesting story, but did feel very boring at the same time, but okay, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, first score for me, I'm giving The Pale Blue Eye. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's an okay movie. It's slightly underwhelming at times during the first half because you're gonna feel very bored with it and uninterested with it because it's kind of like you want to doze off to it. But other than that, the second half does get better with certain scenes in the movie. In the second half of the movie, towards the end of the movie, the ending had an interesting twist, but it just didn't save the movie from being as decent as it could. But it's an okay watch, in my opinion. The performances were alright. Um, Harry Mellings and Christian Bale's performance were the best parts of the movie. Everyone else did alright, but nothing spectacular for their performances. So certain performances in the movie were slightly disappointing. But the two main actors that played the two characters, Landor and the detective Landor or whatever, Christian Bale's character, and Edgar Allan Poe, Harry Melling's character, was more interesting, and I was more invested in their characters than the other characters. Because the other characters I could give a shit about in this movie. But still, the movie was okay. It's not the best movie, so 6.5 out of 10. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Pale Blue Eye movie if you've seen it. And if you enjoyed this movie review I did for you guys this afternoon for the Pale Blue Eye that I just got done watching like a minute or two ago, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this movie. If you've seen this movie and if you enjoyed this movie review, comment below and let me know what you thought of it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'm going to be returning to you for another review whenever I get the chance to. It'll probably be for another movie review for The Old Way. And then I'll check out some other movies. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta pause the video. Sorry about that, guys. My mom was calling me and trying to talk to me when I was doing this video, so hopefully you can forgive the distracting part of the video. And she was coughing through most of the video. Not in not while I was doing the video, it was just in the background noise of it. But still, hope you enjoyed the Pale Blue Eye movie review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. It may not be my best review, but it's something at least. So until then, stay safe. Take care, guys. There will be more reviews coming out during the weekend if I get the chance to find anything interesting to review. And as always, I will see you in my next review. Thanks for watching.